broken out as a legitimate superstar in the making for the Boston Celtics, collapsed and died in a summer practice. It was unbelievable. I mean, the Celtics were like, how can we have this good fortune where right at the end of Bird's career, now that we're looking for a superstar, and Reggie Lewis was going to step right in and fill those shoes and be terrific.
Isn't it weird or interesting or funny that it's like more people are aware of that person than most other people in the world, because like people die every day, right? We've all had family members or friends pass away, and sometimes it's sudden, but when it happens to a famous person, like a lot of times it will actually resonate in a way where for a number of people it'll change the way you live your day-to-day life for a little bit.
Yeah.
For a little bit. And it's what kind of brings up this treat people the right way, make sure people know how you feel about them and all these different things, because I guess the ultimate lesson is there are some things on earth that don't care who you are, what you've done, it happens. And death is one of those things.
Yeah.
Death does not
What's up,
care.
Q? TKG,
So,
Winter Allen, what's up?
and it'll happen to me, where I'll try to be
Mark
more
Perez,
present,
what's
and I'll try
up?
to make sure people know how you feel while they're here, and you'll do that from day to day, and then it'll kind of peter out in a week or two. And that's kind of what we do.
Yeah.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Woo, what a day, what a day. Whew. Wow. Appreciate y'all joining me, man. What's up, Q? Yeah, man. Monday. One down, 4 to go. Weekends are way too fast, especially when you lose somebody, one of the greatest NBA players of all time, Kobe Bryant. We lost a great one yesterday. Tough day for everybody. You can tell. You can feel it in the air. You can see it. You can cut it with a knife. The tension was so thick. Everybody just wasn't the same, you know. I had a lot of people at work. They watched my live stream last night, and we talked about it and everything. And there's a lot of things I left out. I was too emotional. I really couldn't get. I didn't have words. I was still trying to. My brain was still trying to process what just happened. When something like that happens so fast in an instant, when you lose somebody at that magnitude, it's a blow. It's a blow for reality. It's a blow for mankind. It's a blow for, you know, for all of us. Even if you wasn't a Kobe Bryant fan, it was a blow. And before I get there, let me go ahead and get the Dallas Cowboys news out the way. The Dallas Cowboys have signed two more. Rob, assistant. He's going to be assistant head coach. Rob Davis from also from Green Bay. He was in charge of player development at Green Bay, and he's going to be an assistant under Mike McCarthy. And they also brought in another former QB. Another former QB, used to be a quarterback for the Green Bay Packers some years back. Scott Tolzien. Sorry if I butchered his name. It looks like, I'm not going to get on here and act like I know about these guys, because I don't. I'm not going to act like that, because I don't. But it looks like Mike McCarthy is trying to cover all cylinders. He's trying to cover all his bases, his X's and O's. He's trying to bring in the right guys to get this team where it needs to be. And you notice players. I think they're like, what, 5, 6, maybe 7 players that are playing in the Super Bowl. They used to play for the Cowboys. And why can't the Dallas Cowboys develop players? You know, we've had a hard time doing that. And they always go other places and be successful. And I think Mike McCarthy is seeing that. He's going back. He's probably, like I said before, he's watching film. I really do. What's up, man? He's watching film, and he's seeing all the mistakes that we're seeing, that I've seen, that I've said to y'all, that I'm seeing over and over and over every week. You're making the same mistakes. He's trying to put the right people on. Maybe this quarterback, this former quarterback, Scott Tolzien, that used to be the quarterback, backup quarterback with Green Bay. You know, a lot of players are better coaches or better assistants than they are players. You know, so maybe this guy, Mike McCarthy, sees something in this guy, and they can put a fire under Dak Prescott. And I'm not talking about Dak. I'm not talking bad about him. But there's still some little things. I love Dak Prescott. I'm a Dak supporter. But there's still some little things that you can see that Dak should already, that he needs to work on, that he should already know better. You get what I'm saying? Dak Prescott, too, is making those same mistakes over and over, week after week. And he's just a little rough around the edges still after 4 seasons, going into 5 seasons. And these are things that he should know, you know, the mistakes that he's making. But that's the only thing I can get out of this. This whole coaching staff is pretty much damn near a Green Bay Packer coaching staff. So it's damn near like we're the Dallas Cowboy Packers, you know. He's just getting the right people, the right puzzles, the right pieces to the puzzles and putting everything together so this team can get what it's been lacking all these years. That's the only thing I can decipher from all these coaching signings. Like I just said, I'm not going to get on here and act like I know much about these guys, because I don't. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm sorry, I can't give it to you. But that's the only thing I can get out of this is hopefully it's for the good. And Dallas Cowboys, right? Yeah, man. I mean, if you're looking down the list, either a coach has been some type of assistant or a coach with the Packers back in the day under Mike McCarthy. So he's just trying to get some familiar faces, guys that know what they're doing. Because apparently Jason Garrett and his crew, they're gone. There's nobody left but Leon Lett and Eddie Munster. That's it. There's only 2 people left out of the whole coaching staff. And Jason Garrett said, he did say, y'all make sure y'all, you know, out there looking for jobs, because you just never know. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, he tried to warn them and everything. But yeah, I'm loving it too, man. Different look, different change. I just hope they change this defense, man, to a 3-4. I'm really looking forward to a 3-4 because it'll force us to have to get a dog at nose tackle. I've said that in videos before. I'm going to keep saying it all off season, or I think season. I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over. I really, really want to go to a 3-4 defense. Mike Nolan, that's his specialty, and he's been very successful with it. And I really wanted to come back to Dallas because we ran it back in Parcells. No. Was it under Parcells? No. It was when oh boy, what was his name? He was a defensive coordinator with the bushy hair. He was his brother. Mike Ryan, Rex Ryan's brother. Yeah, he was a defensive coordinator back in the day for the Cowboys, and I think that was under. I'm not sure. I don't know. But anyway, guys. Yeah, man. Back to Kobe, man. I hate to talk about it. Something just brought me to talk about it again today, and I just feel so bad for the family. You know, his wife and his other 3 daughters, and she lost a husband. Just imagine if we feel like we're feeling. Just imagine how his parents feel. Imagine how his wife feels, and that she's got to raise these kids, you know, by herself. You know, and you know, one guy told me, "Hey, man, well, you know, she's gonna be paid and all this stuff." It's not about the money all the time, man. I mean, you got to think about it, man. That's money she probably never wanted. You know, it's just like when my mom passed. You know, I realized how much money, life insurance, you know, all that stuff. And she used to always talk about it, you know, make sure you do this so y'all can get y'all's money, y'all can be taken care of. And I'm like, mama, you know, nothing's going to ever happen to you, you know. And little did I know, you know, 3-4 years later, she wasn't going to be in my life anymore. She was going to pass, you know, back in 2016. And, but that was money I never wanted. You get what I'm saying? So I never wanted to talk about it. I never wanted to, you know, discuss it. But, it's I'm not gonna make this. It's not gonna be a long stream. I'm gonna be really short and brief with this one. because I said enough yesterday. But I just, life is so short and so precious, man. And if you got any beef with anybody, if you got maybe a difference in opinion with somebody, it's not worth it. It's really not. I think, like I said in my title, Kobe Bryant's passing, his passing is it was a sign to me. It was I became even more humble than I already am, and it happened for a reason. And I think God allows things to happen. He doesn't cause things. He allows things to happen to certain people at a certain magnitude that we all, some people worship and some people follow and some people idolize. I think he allows things to happen in order to make everybody wake up, because lately, seriously, things have been really, really cold. The world's been really cold. People around me, even family members, have been very cold. And I think this is a wake-up call. Like, okay, and his daughter passing too was really a real blow. That was a real blow. And it let me know that anything could happen to anybody, any place, anytime, anywhere, no matter who you are. Nobody's exempt. Nobody's exempt at all. And it's just something that you have to think about. And it's so sad how he had to go. And just a couple of days before, he had congratulated LeBron on, passing him with the scoring title, whatever, all-time scoring leader. And 2 days later, he's gone. I mean, they showed LeBron crying in the airport and everything, and it's just it hit a lot of people, man. It hit the world. And the most important thing about this situation, if you look at the screenshots, the photos that are taken, everybody's gathered. Everybody's at his old high school together, putting flowers down, old jerseys, shoes, whatever. Everybody's at his workout gym facility, in right outside of Los Angeles. Everybody's at his house, laying out flowers and stuff like that. Everybody's at the crash site, together, doing the same thing. And it brings, when somebody like this passes, do you see the pattern? It brings everybody together. It allows people to be like, whoa, let me get by my loved ones. Thanks for the super chat. Sucky. Thanks for the super chat. I love Kobe. Yeah, man. Like I say, man, I learned to respect Kobe, man. Dearly, I did. And he was the last player I kind of liked seeing, following. I watched his games. I watched how so much he was like Jordan. Everything about him was like Jordan. I was a Jordan guy, big time. And when Jordan retired, I was like, when he retired for the last time, I was like, okay, who do I watch? What do I do? And I was like, oh shit, there's Kobe. I was kind of keeping an eye on Kobe, but I was like, Jordan's still playing. Jordan came back to the Wizards. Okay, that's my motivation right there. I'm like, okay, who do I watch now to get that motivation? And it was Kobe. He had the patented fadeaway. He had the jump shot. He had the scoring ability, that black mamba, the killer instinct. He just, man, he did it without, he got those 3 rings with Shaq, and he did it without Shaq, and he proved so many people, so many doubters, wrong. And he was special, man. He was special, man. He was one of a kind, and he'll never be forgotten. And you know, my heart and prayers go out to him and his family and his wife and kids. And wow, him and his daughter, and you know, in a better place together. You know, so you know, that's one good thing I can say. And he's in a better place and have to worry about pain and suffering anymore. And but you see how it's brought the world together. You get what I'm saying? Everybody's rejoicing. Everybody's, you know, sharing their thoughts and memories of Kobe. You know, nobody's arguing and bickering, you know, like normal. You know, so that's what this is one thing I can't say I love about, you know, somebody like that passing. If you had an enemy or a friend, you know, call them up, you know, tell them you love them, you know, tell them, hey man, my bad, you know. Dwayne, what's up, man? Yeah, if you had a disagreement with somebody, you know, especially on the internet, because you know, internet is nasty. Internet is a bad place. Social media is a bad place, and you get a lot of bad negative comments, racial comments, you know, people just being, you know, trolls and jerks for no reason. Dallas Cowboy fans are fighting amongst each other because they don't agree on something, and just petty and small-minded. Let's stop it, man. You know what I mean? This right here, if this don't wake you up, you know, if something like this don't wake you up, you should have already been woke up, you know. But if you one of those cats, man, that's got to be a a-hole and got to, you know, make somebody's life a living hell, or you just, you know, got to be negative. If this don't wake you up, man, I don't know what will, you know. So, but it's crazy, man. Wow, another one bites the dust. But that's all I got today, man. I don't have too much else. Like I said, I said enough yesterday. I don't want to keep talking about it. I felt like I had to get what I had out today, you know, because I felt like I was wrapped up in so much emotion yesterday that I left some things out, and those things that I left out of my live stream yesterday. But like I say, guys, once again, thanks for joining me today, man. On the way home, I don't have not too much Cowboy news out there, man. Pro Bowl was whack, like normal. I don't even think anybody cared about the Pro Bowl. I found out, matter of fact, before I go, my wife woke me up. I was asleep on the couch. I was taking my nap. I had totally forgot. I thought the Pro Bowl came on later. I thought the Pro Bowl came on like, you know, 4 or 5, you know, 6 o'clock, you know, Central Time. And my wife said, babe, Kobe. And, you know, I was just waking up. And she said, Kobe. I said, what's wrong? What's going on? And she said, Kobe just died in a helicopter crash. I said, oh, no. I said, no. I said, that somebody's playing around. Somebody's joking. Here we go with the social media bullshit again. That's what I was thinking at the time. And it was on Facebook. I Googled it. It was on ESPN. It was on Dallas Morning News. It was everywhere. And then they interrupted they talked about it in the Pro Bowl. And they had his dates, 1978 to 2020. And I was like, oh God, you know, it was like a dream, you know. It didn't hit me until I got off the live stream yesterday. And, you know, that's when it really, really hit me. But like I say, man, guys, that's all I got for today, man. Once again, you know, God bless everybody in the chat. Make sure you grab your kids, your wife, your girlfriend, whomever, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, your grandpa, your grandma. You know, pull them aside and just hug them, kiss them. You know, do what you got to do, man, because nobody's promised tomorrow. You can talk all the shit in the world. You can put somebody down. You can call somebody an a-hole, the B word. You can say F you. Oh, he's trash. This guy's trash. You can do all that you want. But guess what? You're not promised tomorrow either. You get what I'm saying? So life is so short, man. So that's why you got to leave this world with a kind heart, a kind soul, and do what's right with yourself, you know. But that's all I got, man. So just take that with you guys. Make sure you stay cowboyed up and prayed up, because you never know what the day is going to bring you. Literally, you never know what the day is going to bring you. Holla back at your boy. I'm out.